Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Jeff Man 316, your pop culture reporter, brings to you what is going to be the main event of Steelbook Mania. Yeah, this is the main event of Steelbook Mania. My top 10 Steelbooks of 2025. What are we waiting for? Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jeff Man 316, your pop culture reporter. As it says back there, Jeff Man 316 Live. That's where you and I join up right here on this channel, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along the movie, talk about pop culture, physical media. We talk about, soon, we'll be talking about the Jeffy Awards. That's why I got the jacket on. We're going to be doing the Jeffy Awards soon, the best of 2025. And so I'm going to tell you in this video what are my top 10 Steelbooks of the year. And when I do that, they're really going to be 10 down to 1. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that top 5 and I'm going to put it out there and let you vote. Not just me. This is the Jeffy Awards. I want it to be me and you and everybody that supports me. It's going to be what we pick. So it will be one of my top 5, but it might not be the exact number 1 that I'm picking in this. You're going to help me. So I do have at least one honorable mention. And the reason it's an honorable mention is because I couldn't decide which Steelbook to show you. So let me show you the first honorable mention. Well, I said first honorable mention, even though technically it's 2, but it's the same one. I'm going to give you the, basically, I guess, the U.S. Is this the U.S. release? I don't remember which release. This is one of the releases of the Substance. It's got a J card that had a little sticker on it. So here's the front of this one. I love it. Really shiny. It's got Demi Moore with the 2 eyes, and then you have to flip it to give you the new and improved. It's shit, I brain fart. Margaret Qualley. For some reason I couldn't think of her name. And then when you look at the Steelbook inside of this one, it's got the activator on one side. What I thought was cool was the new version of her is on the 4K and the old version is on the Blu-ray. So that's the one version of the Steelbook. Now I ended up buying a special version of the Steelbook, and I'll show you that one. And so I couldn't decide which one of these I like best, so that's why this is kind of like number 11 if you want to think of it. So this is, what company made this? I don't remember. The On. I've unboxed this on the channel, so it comes in this nice, cool, I guess debossed, if that's what you want to call it, because that's raised print. And then her earring is raised, and then it's got the back. And this is just the outer cover. You take it out, it's got a booklet with some stuff in it. Look for my unboxing video, you'll see all that. Similar cover to the other one with Demi Moore on the front with the 2 eyes. It's a little different. You don't flip it. You do it this way to get Margaret Qualley. And then look, you can do it like this to get the 2 versions. And then on the inside, it's got some cards. And then it doesn't have the activator. So I like the inside of the other one better. And the activator solution is on that one. On the 4K. So I like the inside of the other one and the disc artwork. You know, with the young version being the 4K and the older version being the Blu-ray. I think I like the fact that on this one, that you don't have to flip it. So if you took the best of both worlds, then I know I say I don't like double dipping, but if you took the best of both worlds, and hey, I didn't even think of that. Look, Demi Moore's on the front of that one, and she's on the front of that one. So either way, that's number 11. So let's dig into the actual top 10 list. Here is my number 10 pick for Steelbook of the year. I give you Clint Eastwood and Dirty Harry. I like the aesthetic of this one. Now, obviously, what year did this movie come out? Was this like in the early 70s, I'm assuming? So it's kind of got like a 70s look to it. And then the back. It had a digital code. And then on the inside, it's got the the bad guy. So I thought that was cool. I like the color scheme. Like I said, it feels like really retro style. So Clint Eastwood, Dirty Harry. I know that made several other YouTubers' top 10 list. It didn't go quite as high for me as some of them because there's some really nice looking Steelbooks that came out this year. So Dirty Harry, number 10. So what is number 9? Number 9 is another one that's got a retro feel to it. I give you The Monkey. And The Monkey is actually on my top 5 list for movies of the year, non-spoiler. Go check that video out. That one only did 5 movies. I like it. It's like a really old, like retro style feel with the monkey on it. And then I'll take the discs out. I like the inside cover artwork as well. So The Monkey. So did you guys have that on any of your top 5, top 10 lists of the year? This has got one of those weird, it's not a J because it's the other way. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Oh! It kills who it wants when it desires. No explanation, no requests. So The Monkey is number 9. So what is going to be my number 8? Another retro type feel, number 8 is going to be the Fantastic Four Steelbook. Now, I didn't get the Amazon exclusive one, but I really love the artwork of this. Now, this one's got a nice 60s vibe to it. Got all the characters on it. This thing looks sexy. Now, the inside isn't much. It's just their logos. It's got the ship and the robot over there, but I really, really love the look of that, man. It's got, like I said, all the characters. Now, it would have been cooler if it had all the characters on the front and then had it with their powers on the back, but at least Galactus is on the back. So that is number 8. So what is my number 7? So this list, you know, I like horror movies, so it's going to be really horror heavy. So number 7 is In a Violent Nature. I love the look of this, other than I haven't tried to get the sticker off yet. What the hell's up with that? I got to get the sticker off the front. But either way, what the artwork looks a little flat when you just see that poster, but when you see it on a nice shiny Steelbook, it fucking looks awesome. And then it's got a card on the back. It's got a little ticky tack that I'm not taking off yet. That's right there. But then the back, you get him. He's standing. He's not walking. And then on the inside, you get him coming out of the ground. So I'm not a huge fan of the inside, but I do like the rest of it. So, yeah, we're horror heavy here on this channel. But, hey, this year, some of the best movies were horror movies. Check out, like I said, my top 5 and you'll see. So that was 10, 9, 8. This was number 7, right? So here we go. We're to number 6. What's my number 6? Okay, number 6. If you're a fan of the channel, what's my favorite movie? Jaws. Okay. So that had a Steelbook came out this year. I didn't 100% like the collage they did. It was good, but I don't know. I just don't like, I didn't like, they put too much on it. It was too busy. What's my second favorite movie? Yeah, Halloween. And Amazon and Scream Factory released this kick-ass Halloween Steelbook. So this is right outside of my top 5, but it's number 6. I've unboxed this in one of my videos. I love how they did on Halloween 1, 2, and 3, where you can open it, and it's got the classic Nick Castle, Michael Myers on the inside. So, yeah, Halloween number 1 is my number 6. So now on to the top 5. What is going to be number 5? Number 5 is a Lionsgate Limited title. They knocked it out of the park this year. They're one of the best labels to release Steelbooks. This one didn't come damaged. I had a bunch that came damaged this year of Lionsgate Steelbooks. This one didn't. I give you The Descent, my number 5, and I'll show you the reason why. I love the artwork that they chose. Look at the way the cave is. But then when you take this off, there's the cave, but let's turn it upside down and look at that. Let me get it to focus. Look at that. Now, the back, when you just look at it, looks a little dull, but not when you open the damn thing up. Look at that. Awesome. And I guess you could flip it and look at it that way, and look, it's like his ear. So it had a digital code in it. The inside, I'm not taking the discs out. Pretty cool. Lionsgate Limited. They started out where a lot of their steelbooks were really, really, really expensive. They've cut back a little bit on the price. They've had multiple sales. I was able to stack up and get all the ones that I wanted. So what's number 4? Number 4 is a movie that horror fans have wanted for a long time, especially on Blu-ray and 4K. I know that I think there's another version of Blu-ray, but it was not as easy to find. This, I give you a movie that is well deserved of a Steelbook and a 4K upgrade. Night of the Living Dead, the 1990 version, directed by Tom Savini. It was hard to get. It's been restocked. I personally remember seeing that poster in the theater. I saw this movie in the theater. I remember seeing this photo in Fangoria magazine. And then it had a digital code. And so then you get some artwork on the inside. So part of this is not just the look of the Steelbook. It's the fact that we finally get Tom Savini's most of his vision of the way the movie is supposed to be. The theatrical and uncensored versions of the film are on here in 4K. Lots of other special features. They knock it out of the park. Night of the Living Dead, 1990. Very underrated horror movie. What are some of your remakes? Like, Evil Dead, this movie that you think rival the original? Put that in the comments down below. So we got the top 3 coming up. So what do you think my number 3 is? I did a lot of complaining on the channel throughout the year of Scream Factory partnering with Amazon and having Steelbooks that are like $45. Now, since then, a lot of them have come out and have been less, but they've also taken those exclusives and released them to the general public elsewhere later in the year. They'll probably do that with this one. I don't remember if this one was, I can't remember if we saw this in Walmart or not. We might have. So I just know that I ordered mine from Amazon and got it a little early. I bragged about the way it looked. I love the artwork on this one. I also don't like some of the artwork on some of the movies that they've done this year with Scream Factory, but I love this one. Other than I wish it did look more like Sarah Polley, but I guess they would have to pay her some residuals or something if it did. But I love the artwork, like it's the car. And everybody coming after her. You get the 4K unrated cut. I don't like the inside as much. And it's blurry. It's not me. But the outside artwork is amazing. I love it. It's got the beginning of that movie. It starts. It grabs you. Sucks you in. Gets your heart pounding, racing. I don't remember a movie that had a better beginning as far as a horror movie that just grabs you right from the beginning. Name some of those in the comments down below. Ones that just grab you like right from the start. I remember going to see that in the theater. I remember, Zack Snyder liking his style, like from that. A lot of people complain because the zombies run. I like that concept. Okay, the top 2. I couldn't decide, so this is basically 1A, 1B. But I'm going to go ahead and say this is number 2. It's a movie that I was waiting. I loved it. I love the movie. I hope they do a sequel. I couldn't wait to get the Steelbook, and it's got a damn little gummy tab on it. I want to get that off of there because it does. Video is not going to do it justice. The debossing on this thing is the best I've ever seen. I give you Constantine. This thing looks amazing. I don't know if you can see that. That's all basically debossed 3-dimensional print. of the flames. It's even like that on the back. It came with a digital code, and the artwork on the inside is pretty awesome too. So you can see the print. You see through it, the indentation of the flames. I just love the look and the feel of this Steelbook, and I love having Constantine in 4K. It had a J card on it. I remember I bought this, and then I found it later, and when everybody was looking for it in Barnes & Noble, and it was like 30% off. So sometimes Barnes & Noble, you can get some hidden gems in there. So don't discount Barnes & Nobles, even though I wish they would discount their stuff more, pun intended. All right, we're down to the number 1 movie. What do you think it's going to be?
What?
Probably the same as a lot of people's list, but because of the nature of the movie, it being highly sought out to be released, the Blu-ray being so overpriced, the fact that it got multiple versions, and this one being one of the ones that looks just amazing, especially in hand, I give you Kevin Smith's Dogma as my number 1. I love it, and I'll show you the back before I take the cover off. And the reason I'll start on the back, as you can see, I love that. And then obviously the characters are all around Jesus. So we'll open it and I'll show you the full. It's got a book, Revelations, and then inside it's got them basically all the characters. It's the Last Supper type. Sacrilegious, but either way, Dogma, finally.
Finally!
I had a time getting this. I want to do a video. I just haven't had time of the trouble that I had with Dogma. Maybe that's what I'll call it, the trouble with Dogma. Dogma from Lionsgate Limited. They knocked it out of the park. Big thumbs up to Lionsgate Limited. They got 2 on my top 5. I think wasn't Descent number 5. But hopefully they'll continue with some of their releases. I know Cabin Fever's coming soon. So hopefully they'll have a big 2026. I gave that a thumbs up. Why don't you give my video a thumbs up? Like, comment, subscribe, and share, just like Frank the Tank. Brr, 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 brr. Yeah, do all that normal YouTube stuff. Watch out soon where you can go to my community tab to vote for the Jeffy Awards. And then I'm going to ask a couple of you to help me record some videos, so hopefully you'll do that. Look in the description down below. I'm not going to shield too much. My Valoria video affiliate links down there, and don't forget to use code JevMan316 if you buy something. And then, like I said, please vote in the community tab within the next week for the Jeffy Awards, and I'll leave the awards up for a week. And then afterwards, then I'll record the video. So hopefully, within the next 2 weeks, we'll have the 2025 Jeffy Awards. So until that time, boys and girls, this has been JeffMan316. I'm your pop culture reporter, and I'm signing out saying, you guys be safe out there, and here's to a great 2026, especially with Steelbooks.
Hey!
I can never get these fucking things back in there. I'll put this as a blooper at the end, maybe. Shit. I should have got them out before.